So today we'll be talking about AWS Systems Manager. AWS Systems Manager is one of the most powerful yet underutilized services within AWS. So it offers a centralized hub for managing AWS and on-premises equipment or resources, making it a game changer for organizations looking to enhance security, automate operations, and reduce complexity. So the core capabilities of AWS Systems Manager include stuff like automation, stuff like run command, inventory, and patch manager. So today we are going to dive one-on-one into each of these core capabilities of AWS Systems Manager, and we are going to see how they are actually used in automating development and in helping you to have a balanced organization. So we'll start with why it matters. So why does it matter? The first reason for using AWS Systems Manager is actually that it eliminates the need for SSH or RDP access to your EC2 instances. Initially, you needed to SSH into EC2 instances, therefore requiring a Bastion host, which is also expensive for an organization. But in this case, you are going to eliminate all that, and it also offers centralized configuration and secret management, so you don't need to hard code credentials into your code when provisioning requirements. Also, it has automated patching and compliance enforcement. All right. Then we look into the key features before we can maybe start delving deeper into each one. So what are the key features? First of all, we start with the patch manager. Of course, you need to patch your EC2 instances for maybe new features or just maybe to fix. Another important component or another important feature of AWS SSM is the session manager, which is basically all about secure and auditable remote access. So you can easily connect to your instances remotely as an admin without SSH or Bastion hosts, just the SSM, and you are good to go. So all session activity is actually logged into AWS CloudTrail for auditing. So whatever the user does or whatever the person who logs in does in the EC2 instances is actually logged, so that if anything happens, we can understand maybe who did some changes and how they did the changes, and maybe possible ways of reverting to the normal circumstance or the normal situation before that. Then we can also talk of the parameter store. So the parameter store is basically for secure configuration and secret management. So this is the most important part. With SSM, you don't need to hard code credentials into your configuration because it will take care of all that for you. So it does the centralized storage for sensitive application configurations and credentials. Credentials include your passwords, include your parameters, everything. It is controlled within SSM. Run command. So run command is a very important aspect of SSM. So what is run command? Run command is basically used to execute commands at a scale. So basically you put your commands into the console and they are run automatically without the need for human intervention. So what is the essential or what is the essence of the run command? Basically, it does the following. It ensures that you have task automation, script execution, scalable patching, and configuration control. So those are the importance of the run command. So it allows you to run scripts, allow you to run PowerShell commands, and also automation scripts like Terraform scripts and everything. And also it does the logging, of course, to S3 and also maybe CloudWatch for auditing purposes. So this can also be used in a large scale manner whereby you just span instances and run commands on them. Let's talk of a capacity of 500 plus EC2 instances. You don't need to go to each and every instance running commands. You only have them set up in the SSM with the run command. So it executes all those commands in a large scale kind of environment. Then we also have the reasons why SSM is actually a super important aspect of AWS. So it has enhanced security, operational efficiency, and also saves you a lot of cost because you don't need to do all this alone. When you talk of enhanced security, that is the aspect of not requiring hard-coded credentials like usernames and passwords and parameters for actually spanning your resources like databases and stuff. So we were talking about why it is super. So it's also about streamlining inventory and patching. The importance of patching we've already looked at. We have configuration information and application tracking, and also automated deployment at scale. And also we can have policy compliance for. Let's now look at why it is a game changer. Why is SSM a game changer, and why should we actually embrace it in our organizations? First off is that it has the security first approach. With SSM, the main approach is on security. And maybe even if we talk about scalability, the main approach is security. Then we have scalability, whereby we can have management of lots and lots of instances centrally in one location without the need of additional resources like Bastion hosts or RDS. Then we also have cost efficiency like automation and saving time, and also maybe releasing operational overhead. Another thing is about the security and compliance, because we were talking about security first approach. So in security, we have the actual security and the compliance security. So when we talk of compliance security, we have identity and access management control, we have audit trail, whereby we have the logs being sent to CloudWatch. Then we also have secure connections and compliance generally, whereby we are helping you, or the service is helping you to actually meet compliance requirements. Yes.